I'd really encourage them to have a go at doing the FFF. Yes, I think you'd have to be particularly skilled not to get some benefit out of it, to go through the whole program. I think I haven't learned anything. I think you'd be, yes, well, I guess you wouldn't do it to start with if you think you couldn't get anything out of it. But yes, to be able to have the benefit of being able to make better decisions, being able to plan into the future better, it's certainly been a great program to sort of enhance the information you have of your financial situation, and yes, just to be able to move forward and just make better decisions. And I guess if you know the direction that you're trying to get to, it certainly will help with that for sure. Yes.
I think it's great. And I think too, as a whole family, if you could do it with everyone that's involved. We did quite a bit of it with Molly, our daughter, and look, she'd been to Marcus Oldham and she had just finished, so she had done a lot of the financial stuff herself, but I think she got a lot out of it too in doing it in a practical sense, and when it's actually your own and they're real figures and a real farm, I thought she got benefit out of that. We got a lot of benefit out of it, and I mean, we both did have some knowledge of our financial stuff, but just to have a better tool of planning and presentation, and I think we feel a lot more confident with it now.
Ron and Nakai, we're from Canamble in north central New South Wales, and we farm winter dryland crops and predominantly merino sheep. We're on 4,400 hectares and lease an additional 700 hectares on top of that.
We had done the Take Control program, so we really enjoyed that. We really got a lot out of it, and then we decided to commit to the Farm Financial Framework program. It just seemed like a natural progression for us. We really enjoyed it, and we did have some financial literacy with the farm, but we just thought we could really expand on it and work on it. And particularly after the drought, we had a lot of debt and a lot of hard years. So we thought anything to improve and help us with that would be a good thing, positive thing. What we liked most about the program, I suppose it was really logical, and we found it, we felt we could confidently follow it. There was a bit of work involved, but it was a good, positive learning curve, the work that was involved. We had to get all the information together. Like, we had it all, but just putting it in a different format and getting it in a great format for presentation for the bank and our accountant. We got a lot out of that. After completing the program, I think we feel a lot more confident. We've had, at our last bank review and our last visit with our accountant, we took in our own balance sheet and were able to present a lot better, I think. And the bank manager was, really good with it. There weren't many questions he could ask because he had it all in front of him, and I thought we were able to present it in a good, usable format, and which, was good for our confidence as well. I think it was great.
After completing the program, and yes, I think the confidence you get by having more thorough figures to work with, and then to use them particularly to go and present with and say to the bank or your accountant or whoever, to say, well, this is what our plan is or what we'd like to do, and they can say, and sort of work with you a lot more, I suppose, of having better direction to work with.